Hi, this is Dan Smith of DPS Legal Counsel, and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about the question of what happens to your small business, whether it's a sole proprietorship or it's an LLC or a corporation. What happens to your small business after you die? Does it continue to operate? Who controls it? How are decisions made? And this is a big question that entrepreneurs need to think about as part of their planning for their business. Entrepreneurs are typically great at planning for questions and issues that come up during their lifetime to help their business start well, operate well, grow, and all of that. But sometimes in the midst of taking care of things on a day-to-day basis, they may neglect what happens at the end of their life or after they are gone. Does their business continue? Have they chosen a family member or a business partner or someone that they know to acquire their interest in the business and to operate it? Do they even want the business to continue after their death, or would they rather that the assets be sold and distributed? These are all big questions that entrepreneurs and small business owners need to address sooner rather than later, because as we all know, the end of life is inevitable for us all. And if you're a small business owner, you need to think about what's going to happen to your business after you are gone. Particularly if your small business is a large part of the value of your estate, you want to plan ahead to protect your family. And this is a key thing that many people just fail to take care of. The estimates are that only about a third, maybe 30% or to a third of small businesses that are operated by someone who founds them during their lifetime, only about 30% to a third perhaps of those businesses survive to the next generation. And even though small businesses, family-owned businesses, make up a huge chunk of the U.S. GDP, it's approximately 50% of U.S. GDP comes through small businesses. 60% perhaps of employment comes through small businesses, and the creation of new jobs is close to 80% come through small business. Even though it's a huge part of our economy, the sad fact is that only a fraction of the small businesses that are started will survive to the next generation after the founders die. And so if you are a small business owner or an entrepreneur who has started and is growing a small business, you owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, you owe it to the next generation to think hard and long about the questions of who should run your business after you're gone. Do you want the business to continue after you're gone? Who's going to own it? Who's going to manage it? How is it going to be distributed or power passed on to the next generation? Business succession planning is one of the most neglected, but yet one of the most important business things or business issues that entrepreneurs and small business owners need to address, but often fail to. In Tennessee, for example, there is a statute that allows people to put in their wills the power for their executors to operate their small businesses, their businesses after their death. If you don't put that provision in your will, an executor would need to seek court approval in order to continue your business. But do you really want your executor running your business after your death on a kind of indefinite period of time until assets are passed? And do you have family members who should be involved in your business? You need to think about these things. Do you need to enter into a contract with a potential with an employee who may potentially be interested in buying your business after you're gone? How would the purchase be funded if you decide to do that? Should the employee who's going to buy your business, get a life insurance policy on your life to have the funds to pay for your business. Business succession planning needs to be addressed sooner rather than later. If you're an entrepreneur or small business owner, it is a key thing that is often neglected. Okay, I hope this helps. I hope this encourages you, if you are an entrepreneur or a small business owner, to think about business succession and what's going to happen to your business after you're gone. It's important. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family to think about it now and to not put it off. Okay, I hope that helps, and we'll talk to you next time.